Hello everyone. I want to begin by saying that this particular video is of a sketch I created of a chili pod. My intentions with the sketch was to be loose and intuitive and my own interpretation of the chili pod that I had seen. As you can see, I had already done the sketch of the chili pod and I'm going to mix watercolors with color pencils. I began by filling in different colors, starting off with a bright yellow for the highlights that will be coming towards the end of the sketch, and I'm loosely and quickly just filling in the areas where I would like to see some light. Once I was done with yellow, I moved on to red, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of the chili pod with the red, in some areas light and in some areas a little darker. The second passing of the color red went on a little more opaque, less water to make it much brighter. I've decided to add a much darker color in the areas where I'm going to have the darkest shadows. I continue to add this much darker and richer color to the rest of the pepper. These are the areas where I'll be adding color pencil and try to create a much darker, richer shadow, and this underpainting of red is going to help me to achieve that. For the second part of my sketch, I'll be using a combination of colored pencils, Faber-Castell and Prisma Colors. I'm starting off with warm colors and a few cool colors. I kept reminding myself to loosen up. I'm not trying to create a copy of the pepper that I saw, but an interpretation of it. And so I began to create longer, broader strokes with my color pencil. The layering of the color pencil on top of the underpainting of the watercolor gave me the rich shadows that I had hoped for. I decided to take my colored pencil and outline areas where I would be adding the rest of my shadows. I'm adding some finishing touches and a few more shadows, and I believe my sketch is done. I've enjoyed working on this sketch, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for joining me. Till next time, bye!